Hello beautiful people, welcome to our channel. So today I'm going to share with you 6 ways you can add onions into your hair regimen. Now if you're interested, keep watching until the end. Now let's get started with this video. For this, I'm going to start by boiling some water. While the water is boiling, I'm going to cut my onion in small pieces. Okay, my water is ready. Now I'm going to transfer the small pieces of onion that I just cut into this water. Next, I'm going to add few leaves of rosemary and add it into this water. Stir it up for a few seconds and let it boil for a few minutes. Okay, it's been a few minutes now. Let's see how our water looks. As we can see, the onions are soft, so that means all the good ingredient has been transferred into this water. Now I'm going to turn off my fire and let this cool off for a few minutes before I can use it. Now that my water cooled off, I'm going to strain it and transfer it into a spray bottle. On this day, I use this as a pre-poo, but you can always use this on a daily basis whenever you have to add moisture into your hair. Spray this on your hair and then let it sit there and add leave-in conditioner oil, your regular moisturizing routine. But on this day, I use it as a pre-poo. So what I did is just spray this on her hair, let her sit with it for about 30 minutes or so. Then I went to continue with our regular wash day routine. For the second way to add onion into our hair, we're going to start by cutting onions into small pieces. And for this pre-poo, I will be using 2 onions. If you're not comfortable using a knife to cut your onion, you can always use a vegetable chopper. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for similar content. And remember, subscribing is free, so just press that subscribe button. Next, I'm going to cut my second onion. Now that I have all my onion cut in small pieces, I'm going to blend it for a few minutes, and this is how it looks. After that, I will transfer this into a pot and add my oil of choices for today. And today I will be using some olive oil, so I'm going to pour some olive oil into this pot. Next, I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now I'm going to turn my fire on at medium and let it cook for a few minutes. You can put it at low, but didn't have time on this day, so I put it at medium. After 10 to 15 minutes, I can see that my onion oil is ready. Now I'm just going to turn off the fire and let it cool off for a few minutes before I can use it. It's a few minutes later, my onion oil cooled off a few, not too much because I still want to use it as a hot oil. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strain this onion oil using a wig cap. Then I'm going to transfer this into an applicator bottle to make the application easy. This oil can be used any day, anytime that you moisturize your hair, that you need to add oil into your hair. But on this day, I decided to use it as a hot oil treatment. So I put it on my daughter's hair and let her sit for it for about 30 minutes or so. Then I was able to continue with our regular wash day routine. Okay, for the third way you can use onion into your hair. First of all, of course, we have to cut the onion in small pieces. Now that I have all my onion cut in small pieces in the cup of my blender, I'm gonna add some water and blend it all together. Next, I'm going to strain this with a wig cap. When squeezing out the juice, you have to be careful not to squeeze out too much because the wig cap might end up having a hole in it, and then you're gonna see all those small pieces of onion into your juice. So try not to squeeze out too hard. Now I'm gonna add some olive oil, and I will be adding about a half a cup of olive oil into my onion juice. I will also add another half a cup of coconut oil into my onion juice. Even the water and oil don't mix, I'm going to mix it up together and transfer into a spray bottle. As you can see, the oil is spouting on top of the water, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to shake it very well before I use it. Every time that I have to use it, I will shake it very well to mix up the oil and the water right before I spray it out, and then spray this on my daughter's hair. On that day, I use it as a pre-poo to help detangle her hair before I continue with our regular wash day routine. The fourth way I decided to add onion into a hair regimen was to add some protein, and for that I decided to add 2 onions into the onion and oil mix we just made previously. So this is really pretty easy for me to do because I already have the onion and oil mix ready. So all I'm going to do after putting the eggs, just mix it all together, and my protein onion juice is ready. Then I will transfer this into an applicator bottle just to make the application easy. Now that I have my protein onion juice ready, I'm going to apply this on my daughter's hair, and I'm going to start by putting it around her scalp. Then I will put it all around her hair and then do all over her hair. Then I will let her sit for there for about 30 minutes or so before we continue with our regular wash day routine. A fifth way to make onion is to make onion and rosemary juice. And you already know how to cut the onion, so after I cut my onion in small pieces, I'm going to transfer this into the cup of my blender. There are a few reasons to consider adding onion into hair regimen. Onion can reduce dandruff and promote hair growth. Onion contains sulfur, which includes the production of collagen, and collagen produces healthy skin cells. After putting all the small pieces of onion into the cup of my blender, I'm going to grab my rosemary leaves and then put some into the cup of my blender too. There are a few reasons to consider into why adding rosemary into our hair regimen. Rosemary fights against dryness, itchiness, and irritation of the scalp. Rosemary also strengthens our hair follicles. Now that I have my onion and rosemary into the cup of my blender, I'm going to add some water. Next, I will blend it all together before I can strain it with a wig cap and transfer it into a spray bottle. Now that I have my onion and rosemary juice done, I'm going to spray this on my daughter's hair, all over her hair, and then I'm going to let her sit with this for about 30 minutes or more. The minimum is always 30 minutes. Then I will continue with our regular wash day routine. Okay, we are in the last way of how you can add onion into our hair. Of course, there are so many other ways to use onion into our hair, but for today's video, I just wanted to show you 6 ways that you can use onion into our hair. So after making the onion and rosemary juice, instead of just spraying on the hair, you can also add fenugreek powder into the juice. I decided to put it back in the blender to just make it easy to mix it all together. Fenugreek can help reduce scalp inflammation, reduce dandruff, and strengthen our hair. Now that it's mixed all together very well, I'm going to strain this with a wig cap before I transfer this into an applicator bottle. It's time to apply this on my daughter's hair. As usual, I will always start on the scalp, and then I put it on the end, and I put it all over her hair, and I will always do this in sections to make sure that I touch every part of her hair. After putting this all over her hair, I'm going to cover her hair with a plastic bag and let her sit with it for about 30 minutes or so before we continue with our regular wash day routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I was able to show you, share with you something, anything. If I was, please consider pressing the like button and share this video with someone that you know that will enjoy this video, and why not subscribe to our channel for similar content. Thank you for watching. See you on our next video. Bye. And this is the last video of the year, so see you next year. Bye. Happy New